And welcome back to Comcast Newsmakers. I'm Steve Swat. My guest is probably someone you've heard of, but you may not recognize him, Wayne Bishop of Bishop's Pumpkin Farm, which is pretty well known up in this area. You're out of Wheatland. Thank you very much for being with us.
Oh, thanks for having me.
And there's a reason we have you on the program is because we want to talk about really the whole region's push toward agritourism, which I know is fairly new in many communities, but at your pumpkin farm, which was started way back in the 70s, you've been doing it for a long time.
Yeah, the word ag tourism is relatively new, but it's something that we've done since 1973. My mom and dad planted the first pumpkins. My mom had been a teacher, and she wanted to think of a way to, or create a reason for kids to come out to the farm on a field trip. So it started with that and just grew from there.
But now by agritourism, we're talking about just that. I mean, getting folks to come to some of these farm locations to watch and learn, see how you do it, and to learn about farming and how food is made and things like that. And so what do you offer at, for example, at the pumpkin farm?
Well, of course, I think it's all based, the thing that brings people out is that chance to go out and pick a pumpkin in the field. And we actually have grown to what we believe we're the largest U-pick pumpkin farm in the world now.
Really?
Yeah, as far as we know, there's nobody. We have about 70 acres of pumpkins that people can pick from, and as far as we know, there's nobody bigger. But then we've created some entertainment on the farm too. So we have a train, so you can have a real train ride. We have pig races and a cornfield maze, and some other things that play structures and things that are really unique to a farm setting.
Other than the pumpkin farm, though, don't you think a lot of the agricultural industry generally has been fairly insulated, and they've kept to their farming, but they haven't really embraced the tourism aspect of it, which is a real growth industry?
Yeah, and you know, I think most farmers get involved in ag tourism by necessity, and we have a relatively small acreage, and it's not probably viable commercially any other way, and we needed to figure out how to get a retail price for what we grew. And so in order to do that, we had to get people out to the farm, and we could eliminate the middleman, and therefore we figured out a way to make a living from it. And most farmers in California, if they have larger acreages, they haven't realized that necessity that we did.
What's it like when you see some kids, let's say from the inner city, and they don't know, what a farm looks like, and they don't really know where their food comes from, when they come out for the first time and they sort of get to see this?
That's the reason we do it, to see those kids and even their parents in a lot of cases, maybe get to learn where their milk comes from and how cheese is made from that milk, and get to touch the cow and pet the goats and the sheep and look at the pigs, and it's huge. It's just, that's why we do it, to see the looks on their faces.
And what else in this region, in the Yuba Sutter region, for example, what else is out there? What else is available? You know,
we're really known for olive oil. Yuba County has some award-winning olive oils, and there are places you can visit and taste the oil. And we have some relatively new wineries, and some that have been around a while, and some that are relatively new, and it's kind of an emerging industry in Yuba County. And we also have lots of roadside stands. I mean, in the summertime, and the whole eating local thing, of course, is a huge trend now. And you can go and meet the farmer and get the cherries, the peaches, the nectarines.
Pick them yourself.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And I know I know there's a map available, I think at Yuba County, through Yuba County's website. There's a map of all these farm stands.
Yeah, actually the Yuba Sutter Chamber of Commerce has this map here that will, if you get a hold of the chamber or go to visitYubaSutter.com, you can get that
That's
map.
great. Well, we're out of time, but it's a fascinating subject, and Wayne Bishop of Bishop's Pumpkin Farm, thanks very much for coming by and talking about agritourism.
Thanks, Steve.
And thanks to our viewers for watching Comcast Newsmakers. We'll see you next time.